Do you remember the time when dreams were promises waiting to be fulfilled? Over time, perhaps those dreams became a distant whisper, a story you keep to yourself. Sometimes, life hits us with the certainty that time moves on without asking for permission, leaving us with the feeling that maybe it's already too late to start over. But what if I told you that the true power of your life doesn't lie in how much time you have left, but in how you live every moment you still have? Welcome to Stoic Power, where every word is designed to awaken your inner strength and remind you that the greatest power lies within you. Today we're going to talk about a topic that concerns you directly, the most powerful method to achieve all your goals, especially now, when the wisdom of the years has taught you that patience is a virtue, but action is a necessity. This isn't a video about magical formulas, but about a timeless philosophy that will give you the tools to turn that wisdom into action, and those goals into reality. Most people, regardless of age, face an invisible enemy, a lack of control. We feel at the mercy of what we can no longer change, missed opportunities, external forces beyond our reach. But the ancient Stoics, like Seneca, taught us that true power doesn't lie in controlling external events, but in mastering our response to them. As he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Imagine, just for a moment, that you could free yourself from the weight of what you can to control and focus all your energy on the one thing you can: yourself. This is the foundation of Stoic wisdom and the key to unlocking your potential, no matter your age. Think about the challenges you face now. Maybe health, loneliness, or simply the feeling that the world is moving too fast. Instead of seeing these things as insurmountable obstacles, the Stoics invite us to see them as exercises. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, reminded us in his Meditations that the obstacle in the path becomes the path. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every challenge is an opportunity to practice the virtue of resilience. What would happen if, instead of lamenting what you can no longer do, you focused on the strength you've gained over the years? Your experience is your greatest asset, and it is time to use it to build what you truly want. The first truth we must accept, according to Epictetus, is to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Your past, other people's decisions, the passage of time, all of that is beyond your control. But your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, those are the only things that truly belong to you. The Stoic method doesn't ask you to ignore reality, but to face it with a clear mind and firm purpose. It's not about achieving all your goals overnight, but about focusing on one thing. With unshakable conviction, allowing every step to bring you closer to the version of yourself you know you can still become. It is time to stop being a spectator in your own life and start being the architect of your future. Now let's move from theory to action. If you've made it this far, it's because you already know your wisdom is a lighthouse, not a burden. So how does Stoic wisdom apply in daily life? Think of one goal you have, no matter how small, maybe learning a new technology, getting back into an old hobby, or simply improving your physical well-being. The method I propose is based on a fundamental practice: the dichotomy of control. Don't focus on the final result. Focus on the process. A simple example: if your goal is to walk more, don't obsess over 10,000 steps. Focus on putting on your shoes and taking just one little step out the door. That first step is the only thing you can control. The rest is a byproduct of your consistency. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, reminds us that meaningful change comes from the accumulation of small daily actions. Don't look for a dramatic transformation. Look for a 1% improvement. Each day, that 1% over time becomes massive transformation. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Power, because here we don't just reflect, we transform. A simple Stoic routine you can start today is negative visualization. This is not pessimism, it's preparation. In the morning, take a moment to reflect on the possible obstacles you might face: a difficult call, a physical discomfort, an unexpected setback. Not to fear them, but to mentally prepare for them. Ask yourself, if this happens, how will I respond with calm and strength? This prepares you with mental armor, making you unbreakable in the face of adversity. The person who prepares for the storm is the one who most enjoys the sunshine. Another powerful exercise is evening reflection. Before going to bed, review your day, not to judge yourself, but to learn. Did you act with wisdom? Did you react with anger to something you couldn't control? Were your actions a reflection of the person you want to become? This is your opportunity to celebrate your victories and learn from your mistakes without the burden of regret. As Seneca said, "He who has not practiced reflection lives an unexamined life." Age has given you an invaluable gift: perspective. You've seen cycles, overcome crises, witnessed change. Now it's time to use that perspective to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the actions that empower you. Wisdom is not a destination. It's a path walked day by day, one step at a time. No matter how many decades you've lived, there is always a new summit to climb, a new chapter to write. Change is not a distant goal. It's a choice you can make in this very moment. At the end of the day, the most powerful method to achieve all your goals is not found in a self-help book or a 5-step plan. It is within you. It's the ability to choose your response to life, to be the master of your emotions and the architect of your character. It is not too late to become who you've always wanted to be. This is the perfect moment. Your age is not a limitation. It is your greatest strength. Stoicism doesn't ask you to be a superhero. It asks you to be fully human. It asks you to accept the things you cannot change with serenity and to have the courage to change the things you can. As Robin Sharma taught us, life is a series of choices. And each choice you make, no matter how small, shapes you. Today, choose to take ownership of your time, your thoughts, your actions. Don't wait for opportunities. Create them. With every step you take, it's not about achieving all your goals. It's about living a life with purpose, with meaning, a life of virtue. Your goals will be fulfilled as a byproduct of your unshakable character. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Understand this, and you will find strength. Strength is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to move forward, despite it. The greatest legacy you can leave is not what you accumulated, but the person you became. If this helped you see more clearly, help us share this message. Subscribe, and let's keep walking together toward a life of purpose.